Alright, so it is Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Bit of a late one. I've been trying to set up the Discord, trying to improve it so that we can just have the best community possible. But I'm ready to trade. I'm ready to lock in right now. 7 o'clock, it's time to lock in. All other distractions need to just be out the window by 7 o'clock. And that's something I need to realise, like, there's no room for distractions once it's 7 o'clock. Obviously, markets open at 8 for me, but by 7 I really need to be concentrating on the only thing that can be in my life by 8 o'clock is trading. There can't be anything else on my mind. So, yeah, I'm just getting into that mental space now. Every stress I had from yesterday, I'll tell you what, writing down everything that kind of stressed me out yesterday, because I had a lot of stuff stressing me out. Literally just writing it down, like, what's stressing me out? I chipped my tooth. Well, you're going to get it refilled, and worrying about it isn't going to speed up the process of that happening. I lost my calculator. Your friend said he'd lend you his. I lost my trade. Well, it's a learning lesson. So, something I'd recommend to everyone. Just, if shit's worrying you and it's on your mind, just fucking put it on a piece of paper and read it out loud. Because it's like an open tab. It's like an open tab, and you need to close that fucking tab, and the only way to close the tab is to, like, put it somewhere else, write it down. Bro, I slept so good after that. I was thinking, oh shit, I'm not going to sleep too well. But, nah, I slept fucking good. And now, there's not a worry in the world. I've got time to revise for my maths test before it happens. And, yeah, so that's why. Super locked in on trading. There's going to be no anxiety. There's going to be no overconfidence. There's going to be patience. That's how it's going to fucking be. But waking up early, like now by this time, I actually feel super awake, to be honest. Like I'm a bit hungry now. I think I might, once I'm waking up even earlier, probably start having some food at like. Plan for the day is just to be patient, like. Honestly, if I can just repeat what happened yesterday, obviously I don't want to take a loss, but I felt like my psychology was really in check yesterday. Obviously we still lost, but I felt like I was really patient, and I waited for that 15-minute break of structure, but hey man, didn't work out. Maybe my stops are too tight for Forex, because I do have really tight stop losses. So I might loosen them up a bit, considering I'm on Forex and the markets can be a bit more shaky than futures. But apart from that, there's no need to change really anything. We're just going to trade London session. I actually haven't checked news, so that's something I'm going to do as soon as I'm off this bike. Yeah, I mean, let's go to the pre-market analysis. Alright, so time for the pre-market analysis. Let's just jump into the charts. Okay, so GJ daily. We are inside of this daily fair value gap. Imbalance, whatever you want to call it. So that kind of leads me to think we'd look for shorts, even though we are trending upwards. Makes me think we'd want to go short. Now, coming on to the 4 hour. We took out these highs, but I think we're just trending upwards, to be honest. 1 hour. Thing is, we're in a 4 hour imbalance over here as well. It would lead me to believe that we're bearish if we're in a 4 hour imbalance. We just took out these highs. We've fucking wicked the hell out of them. Now, if we could get a break of structure on the 5 minute, that could be a nice entry for a short. That's what I'm thinking anyway. GU. Looks kind of the same. We're in a daily imbalance. We're at about 50%. We come to the 4 hour. We've just wicked into a 4 hour imbalance. So that leaves me to believe we want to look for shorts over here. 1 hour. We've just taken these relative equal highs. And 15 minute. Well, we're not going to get a break of structure, but 5 minute, if we could break these levels, displace downwards past these levels, then I'd probably look for a short position. So that's my analysis for the morning, and we'll see if I take any trades. But I know I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be freaking patient.
I care about punishment denial because it's so often weaponized to serve as a justification for violence.
He killed 23 people, many of immigrant background. He called himself an eco-fascist. He believed in climate change, but he had bought into mis and disinformation that immigrants were the root cause of it.
Okay, everyone, it is time for post-market analysis. It's been a very good day, as you guys saw from the clips of me in school. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's get into the charts. In fact, we're not going to go to the charts. We're going to go to my Notion template. Right, daily. We've already been over this, basically, but we took the trade on GJ, GPP, GBP, JPY, because we are trending upwards. However, I think we're going to get a retrace because we're in this daily imbalance. So because we're in a daily imbalance, we're not going to take longs. Doesn't necessarily mean we'll take a short. We did. But we're definitely not going to take a long. Get on to the 4 hour. You can see, wick. We're wicking that 4 hour one. We are trending upwards, but look, I'm thinking, I haven't drawn it out, but I think we're going to come down to equilibrium. From this low to this high, I think we're going to come reach equilibrium. Whether that happened, I don't know, but that's what I was looking for a draw to. 1 hour. So, Asia session, we took out sell side, or Asia's sell side, boom. Pre-London, 2 AM, 7 o'clock my time, whatever you want to call it. We took out this fucking buy side. Okay, so we take out the buy side, sweep it, wicks, indicating it's respecting that level. And then if you go to the 50 minute, you can see we've got a fair value gap that it is previously wicked into, so it respects it clearly. I mean, we did end up closing above it, but it wasn't anything strong. And, I mean, we got a tiny bit of breaker structure. I won't even count that as breaker structure, though. Yeah, there's actually nothing really interesting on that. Anyway, the trade was taken off the 5 minute. So, let's go to that. Okay. So, basically, you can see we broke structure. That dotted line is the breaker structure. We formed red, fair value gap. We inversed, even though the breaker structure is not massive, we inversed 2 fair value gaps, which was really nice, and we got an immediate retrace. Now, to be fair, just by coincidence, I was a little bit late to this entry, which was perfect, because I literally got in at the top of that where it drew to. And we just targeted a 1 to 2. Now, to be fair, I didn't calculate my lot size, therefore I didn't want to put my stop loss on the top of this wick, which it should have been on the top of that wick. We still hit a 1 to 2, but the only way this trade could have been better in my eyes is if I actually placed the stop up here and placed the TP down in this region here, and it still would have been fine. But we hit the 1 to 2. We did over risk by accident, to be honest, because I didn't calculate my lot size. I literally just went, fuck, I don't have time to do that, let's just take a rough guess. But luckily, played out in our favour. We've got all my analysis here. We didn't take another trade. There will be no trading tomorrow because it's Wednesday. We've got CPI, British CPI, and we've got FOMC, Mr. Powell. But, man, I'm just so happy. Like, this is the shit that happens when you fucking lock in, bro. It's what happens when you lock in, you know. I was talking about yesterday how shit my day had been, but you know what? What do? I just do the same thing the next day. Wake up early, go to sleep early, work hard, bro. That's what I'm fucking saying, man. I deserve this shit. I deserve this shit today. Yeah, the account is basically out of drawdown from that one trade. I just recovered 4 losers with 1 winner. And that's what happens when you're a fucking genius. No, I need to stay humble. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Well, that's it for this video. Join the Discord, link in bio. We've got profitable traders in there. We've got people trying to be profitable. It's a nice community. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow.